Hold up an applause, yes. Right. Well, now, I would like to take you to the opera. Well, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway. It is a Mozart opera, which is nothing but an opera written by Mozart. Well, actually Mozart did write this opera, so he signed it by Beethoven, which is the reason Beethoven only wrote one opera. It is an opera in one act, and it begins when the curtains open, otherwise you couldn't see a thing. There are two large trees. The stage setting for this opera is a kind of a forest. There's two large trees, which of course indicates a forest. Kind of a small forest, but it's a forest. Play along with it. First, our tenor comes in, and he is supposed to meet his soprano, as we usually chorus ladies. Well, she is a little late this particular performance, so he hides himself behind one of the trees in order to surprise her when she comes in a little later, which he does. But when she comes in, she can't find him because he's occupied behind one of the trees with a knife, carving her name into the scenery. Well, she doesn't know that he is there. Well, as a matter of fact, she must know it because she saw it during rehearsals. Either she pretends she doesn't know, or she's just plain stupid. Probably the second one. Well, after this, the chorus comes in, but nobody knows why, except Mozart, and he's dead. So that's just too bad. Next, our soprano's father comes in, and he is a very old man, primarily because she is a very old soprano. He is very angry. He is very angry, because he just found out that she's not his daughter. This has got nothing to do with the opera. I found out myself. That's what we call research. Well, so he's had enough of her. He tells her to die. That's exactly what she's going to do. With that, the opera ends and people can go home. We leave that lady alone, please. There's a time and place for everything. Clearly she found a place. Well, what was next? So, now I'm going to take you to the Opera House, where we're going to hear the 65-piece symphony orchestra playing the overture. Then when the show is over, we'll do something else. Just, hang on, see if there's two more. Hours ago. How do you mean you're not turned up? You've got to get a replacement. That's a minute thing. No. You play the banjo. That's no good, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical...
No, we're not. No, we're not. Ladies and gentlemen, this opera was composed for approximately a 65-piece symphony orchestra. Now, due to circumstances beyond my control, we're going to be approximately 64 pieces short. But you won't notice the difference. I play very fast. Stage stuff, you thought they were going to that stool. Right, a little bit. I've done on that, hasn't it? Right, now you're going to hear the overture. This is the overture. This, ladies and gentlemen, was the first part of the overture. now you hit the second part, and that's exactly the same. So, when you hear this, that is the first part of the overture. When you hear this, that is the second part of the overture. Then when you hear this, then there's definitely something wrong because that's Tchaikovsky. Right, now the curtain's open. The curtain's open, good now, and our tenor arrives. He's a little tall fellow. He comes in from the left in single file. He has to really, he gets down the tree right away. Next, we meet our soprano. So, we meet our leading lady, and she is supposed to fill the part of the soprano. She not only fills it, she overflows it. Put it that way. She's a big she's a big soprano, that's for sure. She comes in. Right? She's about 6 feet tall, lying down. She comes in a single pile. She also arrives backwards, but nobody notices the difference. Pardon me while I sit down, okay? Pardon my back. Pardon my front. But that's the way I'm built. Here she goes. Okay. Now it's the time for the chorus. The light is dim when these people arrive, so we can't actually see them. Which is why they're dressed in a kind of cheap underwear. Because there's no point spending a lot of money on costumes when you can't see them. That's the way the management of the theatre works, and that's the way it's going to be. Here it goes. Now they're all in, and they fool around in the dark for a little while. This is a mixed chorus. Now they're out, they get the money and go home. Next, the baritone comes in, singing. When he finds out that he's in the wrong opera. So he's fine. Next, her father comes in, and he is the old man. He is our basso. Yeah, he's a very old basso. Now, he has almost told her what he had to say, and she understands him quite well. So she prepares herself to die, but before she dies, she sings an aria, a so-called die aria. She dies. She dies. She shuts up. She dies by stuffing herself between her two big. She dies, not she dances. She dies by stuffing herself between her two big trees.